Have you ever felt that spark of genuine passion when you're working on something you decided to do? Or conversely, that draining feeling when you're just going through the motions, following someone else's script? It's a fundamental human experience, the deep-seated need to feel in control of our own lives. This isn't about being alone or rebellious. It's about the profound power that comes from knowing your choices are truly your own, and that you are the driver of your own destiny. What is autonomy? At its core, autonomy is the fundamental human need to feel like you're the one in charge, the initiator and regulator of your own actions. It's that powerful sense that your choices are truly yours, that you're acting in alignment with your authentic self, your values, and your genuine interests, rather than simply responding to external pressures, demands, or even guilt. Think of it as your innate desire for self-governance. This doesn't mean being isolated or disconnected from others. Instead, it's about acting with a deep sense of willingness and personal endorsement. When you feel autonomous, you experience a profound sense of psychological freedom and true ownership over your own life. Why is autonomy so important? Satisfying your need for autonomy is crucial for cultivating deep, lasting motivation and sustainable personal growth. Fuels intrinsic motivation. The power of self-direction. When you feel autonomous, you're far more likely to engage in activities because they are inherently interesting or valuable to you, rather than feeling like obligations. This genuine sense of choice leads to a much higher quality of engagement and, ultimately, better performance. Consider this: learning a new skill. Imagine someone deciding to learn to code, not because their job requires it, but because they are genuinely fascinated by how apps are built. Their autonomous choice means they'll spend extra hours exploring complex problems, troubleshooting errors with persistence, and diving into online tutorials, all without external pressure. The learning itself becomes the reward, leading to faster skill acquisition and a deeper understanding than if they were forced into it. Choosing your exercise routine. If you autonomously choose a physical activity you genuinely enjoy, like cycling through the rice paddies outside the city or practicing martial art, you're far more likely to stick with it consistently. It's not a chore you have to do, but an activity you want to do, driven by your personal preference and the satisfaction it brings. This self-driven engagement leads to greater fitness and well-being than a mandated gym routine. Enhances responsibility and commitment. Owning your journey. When people feel they've genuinely chosen a path, they naturally take far greater ownership of the outcomes. Autonomy isn't just about freedom. It deeply fosters a sense of personal responsibility and commitment, leading to more consistent effort and robust follow-through. When it's your decision, the stakes feel higher and your dedication becomes unwavering. Think about this for a student choosing their major. A student who autonomously decides to pursue a specific field, perhaps even against initial family expectations, will typically show much greater dedication. If they encounter challenging coursework or need to spend extra hours studying, they are more likely to persevere because they chose this path, and their commitment is to their own ambition, not just to external pressure. They own both the successes and the struggles. In a community project, imagine a group of local residents volunteering to restore a traditional communal house. If they feel they autonomously chose to participate and had a voice in how the project would proceed, like selecting materials, deciding on the restoration steps, they'll feel a much stronger sense of personal responsibility. They'll show up consistently, meticulously work on details, and feel personally invested in the final beautiful outcome, far beyond what someone simply assigned to the task might feel. For an entrepreneur starting a business, launching a startup is incredibly demanding. Entrepreneurs often put in countless hours and face immense risks. This intense dedication is usually driven by external demands, but by their autonomous decision to create something they believe in. Because they chose this venture, they take ultimate ownership of every success and setback, fueling their relentless effort and commitment. Promotes creativity and problem solving. The spark of innovation. When you feel autonomous, it truly ignites your inner drive to explore, experiment, and think independently. It's simple: when you're not just following orders or sticking to a rigid script, you're far more likely to find innovative solutions, challenge the status quo, and genuinely think outside the box. This freedom fuels your mind's natural capacity for creativity and effective problem solving. Imagine this. A software development team. Imagine a team of developers given the freedom to choose their own coding language or approach for a new feature. Rather than being dictated every single step, this autonomy encourages them to research different methods, experiment with novel solutions, and ultimately come up with a more efficient or elegant piece of code that no one would have thought of under strict control. They are more invested in finding the best solution, not just a solution, a local artisan, a craftsperson who has the autonomy to design new products, experiment with traditional techniques, and source their own materials will often produce more unique and desirable items than someone simply replicating designs from a catalog. Their personal freedom to explore their craft directly translates into innovative and beautiful creations that stand out. A child in a project-based learning environment. Instead of being told exactly how to build a model volcano, a child given the autonomy to research different types of volcanoes, choose their materials, and design their own eruption method will engage more deeply. They'll experiment with baking soda and vinegar ratios, try different construction techniques. And in doing so, they'll learn more, solve their own mini problems, and be more creative than if they just followed a step-by-step instruction sheet. Boost psychological well-being, your inner compass. Feeling autonomous is not just about getting things done. It's a powerful antidote to the pressures of modern life. That deep sense of control over your own choices acts as a shield against stress, anxiety, and even burnout. Autonomy contributes directly to your self-esteem, injects vitality into your days, and fundamentally strengthens your overall mental health. On the flip side, environments that strip away your autonomy can be incredibly draining, often leading to feelings of helplessness, resentment, and profound disengagement. Think of it like this: a recent graduate starting their first job in a corporate office in Nick City. If they are given clear tasks, but also the freedom to decide how to approach them, when to take breaks, or even which minor projects to tackle first, they'll likely feel a greater sense of purpose and less stress. This autonomy allows them to manage their workload effectively and feel a personal connection to their contributions, boosting their confidence and job satisfaction. Conversely, imagine someone trapped in a highly micromanaged role. Every email is scrutinized, every step is dictated, and there's no room for personal initiative. This constant lack of autonomy can quickly lead to resentment, a feeling of being a mere cog in the machine, and ultimately, burnout. Their mental health suffers because their innate need for control and self-direction is constantly suppressed. For someone managing a chronic health condition, if they are empowered to make autonomous choices about their diet, exercise, and daily routine within medical guidance, they feel a greater sense of control over their health journey. This active participation, rather than just passively following orders, can significantly improve their mental well-being and their ability to cope with the condition. Fosters self-cohesion, aligning with your true self. Autonomy plays a crucial role in helping you weave your diverse experiences, core values, and personal goals into a truly coherent sense of self. It's the powerful force that allows you to align your actions with who you genuinely are, leading to greater authenticity and a deep sense of inner harmony. When your choices reflect your deepest beliefs, you feel whole. Imagine this: a young professional deciding on their career path. Imagine someone passionate about environmental sustainability, even if their family initially pushes them towards a more traditional, high-paying corporate job. If they autonomously choose to work for an environmental NGO, despite potential financial trade-offs, their actions align with their values. This choice fosters a strong sense of self-cohesion. They feel authentic and at peace with their decision, leading to greater job satisfaction and personal fulfillment than if they'd followed a path that didn't truly resonate with them. An artist choosing their creative direction. A painter might be pressured to create art that is commercially popular. But if they autonomously choose to pursue a style or subject matter that speaks to their soul, even if it has a smaller market, they develop a more integrated artistic identity. Their work becomes a true expression of who they are, deepening their connection to their art and fostering inner harmony. Someone setting personal boundaries. When you autonomously decide to set clear boundaries in a relationship, saying no to requests that compromise your time or values, it might be difficult initially. However, each time you make such an autonomous choice. You reinforce your self-respect and align your actions with your personal well-being, leading to a stronger, more coherent sense of who you are and what you stand for. Building autonomy, practical steps to own your choices. Building a stronger sense of autonomy isn't about isolating yourself. It's about taking intentional steps to align your actions with your true self, rather than simply reacting to outside pressures. Think of it as a journey of self-discovery and empowerment, where you gradually reclaim the driver's seat of your own life. 1. Practice self-awareness and reflection. The very first step to making truly autonomous choices is to deeply understand what genuinely drives you. What are your core values? What ignites your passions? What truly matters to you beyond anyone else's expectations or societal norms? Consider this. Try starting a journal where you regularly jot down your thoughts, feelings, and the motivations behind your daily actions. Ask yourself questions like, why did I choose to do that? Or did that decision truly feel right for me? You can also dedicate a few minutes each day to mindfulness or quiet reflection. Even just 5-10 minutes can help you tune into your inner voice, making it easier to distinguish your authentic desires from external influences. Imagine enjoying a peaceful moment with a cup of coffee, simply reflecting on your morning. That's a perfect start. 2. Make small, intentional choices daily. You don't need to overhaul your entire life overnight to build autonomy. Instead, it grows through consistent, small acts of self-direction. Start with those everyday areas where you have immediate control. Consider this. Decide how you spend your free time. Rather than defaulting to what others suggest, autonomously choose an activity that genuinely energizes you. Maybe that's exploring a new, vibrant neighborhood in different cities, diving into a captivating book, or dedicating time to a personal hobby. Take ownership of tasks. If you have a project at work, instead of just following instructions, propose how you plan to tackle it. Ask, could I try approaching this in 10 days? This simple question asserts your agency and shows your initiative. Choose what you learn. Pick a topic you're truly curious about and dedicate time to learning it, purely for your own interest. This isn't about getting a qualification or an external reward. It's about following your inner drive to expand your knowledge. 3. Set and respect your boundaries. Building autonomy involves a crucial understanding, knowing where you end and others begin. This means clearly defining what you are and are not willing to do, and then communicating those boundaries respectfully. It's about protecting your energy and aligning your actions with your true self. Think of this. Learn to say no or not right now. If a request simply does not align with your priorities or values, politely decline or suggest an alternative. For example, if a friend asks you to join an activity that genuinely not fit your schedule, you can say, I appreciate the invite, but I really need to focus on this week. You're being honest and assertive without being rude. Manage your time and energy. This is a powerful act of autonomy. Decide how you want to allocate your precious time. This could mean dedicating specific blocks to focused work, carving out time for personal passions, or intentionally setting aside moments for rest, and then protecting those blocks from interruptions. 4. Embrace ownership of your outcomes. When you make truly autonomous choices, you also step up to take ownership of the results, both the positive and, yes, the negative ones. This is not about self-blame, it's about fostering maturity and significantly strengthening your sense of agency. You become the captain of your ship, guiding it through all waters. Imagine this. If a project you champion does not go exactly as planned, instead of quickly pointing fingers at external factors, take a moment to reflect on your decisions and strategies. Ask yourself, what did I learn from this, and what can I do differently next time? This powerful internal dialogue builds resilience. Conversely, when you succeed at something you chose to do, something you poured your own drive into, make sure to genuinely celebrate your effort and the choices that led to that success, rather than just writing it off as pure luck. Own your wins. 5. Seek environments and relationships that empower you. While you absolutely can build autonomy from within, your environment plays a massive role. It's crucial to surround yourself with people and situations that actively encourage your self-direction, rather than trying to control it. Think about it in your relationships. Seek out friendships and partnerships where there's genuine, mutual respect for individual choices. This looks like partners supporting each other's personal interests and goals, even if they don't share them. For instance, if your friend wants to pursue a new passion project outside of work, being their cheerleader rather than questioning their time commitment is a huge act of autonomy support. At work or school, actively look for opportunities where you have a voice, where your input is valued, or where you have some flexibility in how you achieve your goals. If your current environment feels stifling and constantly micromanaged, consider how you might advocate for more autonomy within your role, or even explore new opportunities that offer a better fit for your need for self-direction. You've now seen how autonomy is not just a concept, it's a powerful force living within you, waiting to be fully expressed. It's the engine of your unique drive, your personal compass, and the source of incredible inner harmony. When you truly embrace your autonomy, you don't just feel free, you become the deliberate architect of your own remarkable life. So don't wait for permission or for the perfect moment. Start today. Make that small, intentional choice. Define that boundary. Take ownership of your journey. Every single act of self-direction, no matter how minor, builds your inner strength and deepens your connection to your most authentic self. You have the power within you to choose to create and to live a life that genuinely reflects who you are. Go forth and claim it. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, like, share, and subscribe for more. See you in the next video.